Motivation, motivation, you can do more and better. Motivation, motivation, you can.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Level Up Daily, the podcast where we build ourselves up one day at a time. I'm your host, Zach, someone who's currently training to run the 2027 Kyoto Marathon, chasing big dreams, and leveling up in other areas in life, like learning Japanese.
And I'm your co-host, Josh, learning about cars and all there is to know to hopefully eventually open my own business and just spread the word to help people who are in need of it.
If you've ever had a goal in life or a dream that keeps calling, then this show is just for you. Every Monday, we talk real stories, practice mindset shifts, and actionable steps to keep you moving forward. And today, guys, we are going to be talking about a mindset shift that will help you guys level up every single day. And that is the 1% better everyday rule. And I do not have notes in this episode, guys. So I am freestyling today as well to work on being 1% better than I was last Monday. So this is something I implement in my life every day. And you can do this in any area of your life, whether it be working out, whether it be dieting, losing weight, gaining muscle, even like learning a new language. Being 1% better every day is doing one extra rep, learning one new word, reading an extra page in a book, disciplining yourself 1% more than you did yesterday. Maybe you took an ice bath, but you didn't sit down. Today you sit down in it. Like last time you just stood in the ice bath. This time you sit down, or this time you lay down. 1% better every day, guys. And one area in my life, guys, is I like going to the gym. So I tell myself, how can I be better than I was last time I was at the gym? And they always say no pain, no gain. So I always try to do like one extra rep or one extra set or one extra like pound for the like weight of the machine or the dumbbell that I'm using. What would you say in your life is an area that you try to strive to be 1% better in?
Honestly, I would just say with just focusing on my own growth, I would say for something that I struggle with, that I always try to make myself 1% better, is just focusing on myself instead of the things I want in life. Because, you know, being single, you always want to chase somebody, but if you stop and focus on yourself, then you can help yourself be okay with self-growth, which I've been just trying to like keep myself distracted from entertaining those thoughts on a daily. So instead of going home immediately or trying to, entertain myself while I'm at home, I just stay out, get connected with nature, so I'm less connected to the electrical outlet that I use to achieve the same goal.
And he doesn't use headphones, guys. He doesn't like listen to music when he's in nature. He's actually just literally being in nature. Like he's not listening to music or watching videos or playing on his phone. His phone's like in his backpack. So when he's outside in nature, he actually means sitting outside in nature, which is something not a lot of people do. When they go outside, they always have earbuds in. Even me, guys, like earlier I was walking, I had music playing. Like I could have turned off my phone completely and just walked in nature and enjoyed the actual sounds of the outdoors, like birds chirping or crickets in the grass or even like hearing the other people playing outside. Because we're at the season right now where kids are playing outside. Like I saw people playing in the park today, which that's something I don't really see on Saturday mornings when I go out, or like Sunday mornings because people are still sleeping. But if you go out like later on in the day, you'll see different like scenarios and different people than you would normally see. And that's another way that you could be better, 1% better than you were yesterday. Switching up your schedule. People are so used to always doing the same stuff at the same time. Like if you go to the gym at 4 a.m., maybe pick a random day and just go at like 7 p.m. to switch up your environment. You could still wake up early if you want, or you can take that extra day, sleep in, but you can get a new feel for what your gym looks like at a different time of the day. Because so many of us guys, we're always doing the same stuff in the same day. And if you're always doing that same stuff, life is going to get boring and it's going to be repetitive and you're not going to feel interested in life. So a way that you can be in that 1% better everyday mindset is switching up your schedule. Now, obviously there's some stuff that you have to do at the same time, like work and like going to sleep, waking up, stuff like that. But you can choose other things that you can do. Like maybe you go shopping late at night, go early in the morning, or you go out and eat all the time. Maybe you go to a different restaurant or go to a different cafe and switch it up, guys. That's another way that you can get into that 1% better every single day mindset. Is there anything else you want to add, Josh?
Yeah, so another thing that I've been doing is I take public transport, and things you'll notice about public transport are their time intervals. So sometimes I'll take the same time, but sometimes just to switch things up for the fun of it, I'll either take an earlier time or a later time, or even a whole different bus route to the same destination, because certain buses go to the same place or have like certain layover routes that intersect, so you can easily, go to the same place if need be. Just may take a little longer, but yeah, like I like to just experiment with, trying out different routes, seeing the different people I see, maybe even making a new friend on the bus, on every different bus, since not everyone is the same on every bus that I go on. So you never know who you may meet. So, just, sparking a conversation with a stranger could get you somewhere really nice in life later if you run across them again.
Yes, and that's exactly what we were talking about in the last episode too. You don't know who's going to change your life, guys. Like, if me and Josh didn't talk in high school, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. And we've known each other for what, like 5, 6, something?
It's almost going to be like a decade and 2 years.
Dang, that's crazy to think about. Like, we're at like 8 years now, guys. Like, literally, like, you don't realize who's going to change your life until like years down the line. So you might be like meeting someone new and they might be saying hi to you every day and you're thinking nothing of it. But in 5 years, you're going to look back and say, wow, I can't believe I've known this person for 5 years. This person's like really close to me now. He knows like my entire life story for the past 5 years. And you're like, this person's going to be at my wedding and go on adventures and stuff. And that's kind of like another way that you can be 1% better. Give people chances, guys. Give yourself chances. Taking new opportunities. Like if you're sick of working at your job, or if you're sick of, always doing the same stuff, taking a new position at a job or switching careers. You're never too old. I see lots of people saying, oh, I'm too old. I'm in my 40s. I can't switch careers now. You can. There's people who have started businesses at 50 years old and they become millionaires before they die. It's possible for anyone to do anything. You just got to make that excuse limit 0. Like so many people, guys, they hold themselves back. And we can be our own worst enemies, guys. Like we know our weaknesses. We know our fears. And we tend to, like, we don't do this on purpose, but like our subconscious will tell us that we can't do this because of this. And we believe it to be true. But if you can break through that, like, belief system, guys, that we can't do this because of this reason, you might be shocked to see that you can actually get way farther than you actually would think. And I know you were talking about taking public transportation. I've never been like on a train, to be honest, by myself. Like, honestly, I've been on a train like once in my life or twice in my life, not counting like the other trips and stuff. But like going downtown, I think last time I was on a train was like when I was like maybe 12 or 13 and my dad was with me. So like I've actually never actually like gone through a train process by myself. So that's definitely something I think I might have to work on in the upcoming like months,
And one thing you'll learn about trains is that unlike buses, trains can take you to every state in the U.S. except for Alaska. You probably have to go through a train in Canada for that.
Well, Alaska and Hawaii, two separate.
Okay, well, Hawaii, I don't know who.
They're like two separate islands, so unfortunately, no train's gonna be able to take you there. You have to fly, but
understandably so.
Yeah.
But like to think a train can do that, and everyone always assumes it's just the planes. Like, you'd be surprised what you can find if you actually do your research, because trains are both cheaper. Well, depending on the train, it can be faster, but usually it's cheaper and less crowded as far as I've seen, because trains are more organized.
Yeah.
And as far as 1% better and like facing your fears, I'd have to say one thing that I always thought I was afraid of, which I'm still somewhat facing that, but didn't let it hold me back so much, was roller coasters. I never understood why I had a fear of them, but it was just like something in my subconscious was giving me a sense of fear whenever I was around one. And I have had opportunities where I faced them and questioned why I was scared in the first place, because it was just so much fun.
Yeah, he went skydiving, guys, but like he's actually like he's not scared of heights because he jumped out of the plane. But like, I don't know if it's like the mechanisms of roller coasters or the feeling he gets when he's like going up.
I think I might have, if I vividly remember, there might have been a time I got stuck on one as a kid.
Okay.
And that might have did it. But that was so long ago, and it's like, I feel like I have, but at the same time, I don't know. But it's like just one of them things that I still question, but at the same time, I also do my best to overcome the fear itself, because it's definitely worth it. You know, a lot of people let fear hold them back, but if you don't let it hold you back, you'd be surprised how much fun life can really be once you face the very fear that you've been ignoring for so many years.
And there are some of you guys watching this video right now who are probably thinking, I wanted to start a business 5 years ago, but I was scared because I didn't have enough money, or I didn't want to take that risk of not having income because I would quit my job for this and stuff. And I'm telling you, the regret that you have in life will be way worse than you trying it and actually failing. Because at least when you try and you fail, you can say, hey, I gave it my all and it didn't work out. But if you never do try it and you hit that 60-year-old, 70-year-old mark, and you ask yourself when you look in the mirror, dang, what if I did start that business? Like, what if I opened up that bookstore? Well, what if I started my business of opening a gym, or opening a car shop, or a beauty salon? Or what if I became a social media like influencer? What if I made that first video or made that first post online? And many of you guys are probably saying, dang, I kind of wish I would start. You're still young. If you're watching this video, you still have time. You're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, maybe you're in your 40s and 50s. You still have time. Don't let time pass you by though. Time is one thing that you cannot get back. And like, if you gotta start it as a side hustle, start it as a side hustle, guys. I know 2 guys who started up a tinting window place, and they started it just on weekends. They worked Monday through Friday at a 9 to 5, and they started the tint business. They worked on cars for about 1.5 years. Now they're doing it full time, guys. And it's good to see those guys level up. And, you know, it's all because they took a chance on themselves. They didn't let fear control them. And now they're living the dream life, guys. Like, it's possible. Like, I've known 2 guys. These guys, they didn't have millions of dollars, guys. They didn't have marketing teams. These guys did it themselves. They made their own Instagram page. They promoted it themselves by working on cars from people at work, and then just using word of mouth to get other clients. And, you know, they made business cards and stuff and passed them out. Like, they grinded for it, guys. And it's not easy. Like, when you do something big, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to be time consuming, and it's going to take work. But you can actually accomplish it. And that's what I want you guys to take away from this video, is that 1% better every day rule. Whether it be you lifting 1 extra pound at the gym, you doing that 1 extra rep. If you train till failure, you want that extra rep at the next session. Like, if you can do 10 and you fail at 11, you want to do 11 and fail at 12. Like, that's the mindset that you want to have. And, you know, for anything that you're doing in life, strive to be better than you were yesterday. Your competition isn't the other people around you. It's yourself. You should be your number one competitor. Like when you look in the mirror, you should be like, I gotta be better than the person I was yesterday. And I mean, if you're in that 1% mindset and you're competing with yourself, you're gonna naturally be better than some of the people who are competing against other people, because how can you compete against other people when you're not focusing on yourself? And I'm gonna leave you guys off with the fact that if you actually have a goal, you can actually go out and accomplish it if you just put your mind to it. Is there anything you wanna leave the people off with before we let them go?
Sure. One rule of thumb that I always tell myself is keep your friend circle small, because a lot of people you may think are your friends may smile in your face and talk all about you behind your back. So, you know, don't be afraid to let people be, even if it may hurt, because that's another thing that'll make you 1% better than you were yesterday, is if you're able to be independent, even though you may not want to. It's one of them things that you'll just have to do until you find the right people that will stick with you, and you won't have to fight to keep them in your life.
Yeah, if you are relying too much on people, guys, like other people in your life, and they go away, that's actually gonna really bring you down. It's gonna, like, you're gonna have setbacks. If you rely on a friend and that friend ends up leaving you or backstabbing you or betraying you, it's really gonna hurt you, and it's gonna set you back months, maybe even years, depending on how long you knew the person. And that's another way that you could be better. Just trying not to rely on one person as much. And for those of us who always try to go at it alone, trying to rely on people just a little bit more. Not for every little thing, but just for some things, because you can't always do it alone either. You want that balance at the end of the day. But anyway, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will see you guys next Monday for episode 5 of the Level Up Daily podcast.
Subscribe and hit that like button.